What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and try this one more time. Try to record it just right now. Had a little bit of issues, but we're gonna go ahead and start it back up. This right here is just a video about I want to call it sad card arts because like like I guess some of it's like tragic sad, but like a lot of what I go over is just like funny sad. So maybe it's like funny card arts, but like I guess for now it's gonna be I just sad card arts in Yu-Gi-Oh, to where sometimes Konami just releases these cards that are not really that good or maybe have these interesting effects, and they give them these like very like comical artworks to go with it. So this is a perfect example. So this card is called Gift Exchange, and the effect reads: both players banish one card from their decks face down, and if they do, during the end phase of this turn, both players add to their hands the card their opponent banished by this effect. So, I guess basically easily, players, they go into their deck, banish a card, and at the end phase, it's gonna go, the card they banish will go to the other person. I guess like the whole idea is if you do this, you're supposed to like give your opponent your worst card. So that's why this guy is all here in the corner in the darkness, all sad with his T-shirt, while the kids over here playing with their toys. And I think it's really funny that these little ogres like this right here is a Gear Gaia monster. This is a gimmick puppet. This is a Madolce, if I'm not believe, and this I think is a Speedroid. I'm not sure. I had it written down. I can't find it, but I had it written down of like the names of like all the names of every single one of these cards. But yeah, I just I've just always found it funny because every time I see this, I always like, get a little chuckle out of it. So yeah, I just wanted to like just like kind of it's like a little mini series highlighting funny like card arts like this. Going on to the next card that I want to talk about is Mistaken Accusation. This card right here is pretty much, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is based off of the whole Sangan getting banned and then coming back story. Where it's on tour guide and goes see on the world, gets lost, and then gets arrested. There's a whole storyline with that, and it's this one right here. I don't like it, its effect doesn't prevents your opponent. Like if your opponent has more cards than you, you could target a face-up card in the field, and your opponent cannot activate cards with that effect for its to duel. So it's a pretty interesting effect, and I don't really see too much of a correlation with the artwork, but this has just made me kind of laugh and feel weird on the inside because these hand toes it's like I thought these are just regular feet, I guess, but no, they're like chimp hands, and he has like chimp claws, and I just didn't know that was part of his biology. Yeah, let's just go with that. Like I didn't know it was like chimp hands. It was just very very weird to just be like, oh yeah, you know what? Yep, Sangan has chimp feet hands. And yeah, like so it always kind of got me laughing, like how he's in jail. I got Witch of the Black Forest back here, but yeah, this is mostly here just because these things just creeped me out when I first saw the artwork. All right, and then the last card I want to talk about is an old card from LOB, is Fiend Reflection number 2. Where do I begin with this card? All right, so first of all, what's going on with this eye? You just have, okay, so this is his so like this is obviously like his third eye, right? I guess by the angle where the card is, it's like this is like the side of his face, and this is supposed to be his eye. As a kid, I had an issue with this, with how it looked, because like it would always really, it would mess with my head. Like I would see this and this are like two different heads. So I thought these were like two different creatures, were like, and I thought this was like a beak because the way the shadow is. I thought this was like one weird head on top of another head with the beak. And yeah, like as a kid, I just could not make heads or freaking tails of this thing. And to this day, like, I mean, obviously I could tell now, like, this is a beak, that's the eye, that's the third eye. Like, it's very straightforward. So it's like, okay, it's it clicks now. But it's just like, man, like, what is going on here? You got the third eye, so he's like a psychic, been, unleashed his inner chakra or whatever. And then you got his regular eye with his beak. But it's like, this looks like a top of the beak. So it's like, is he like flat beaked or something? I don't know. Now for the freaking kicker, what is this? Seriously, what is this? This thing just looks sad. It looks sad. We're gonna go ahead and no, wait. Yes, yeah. Okay, let's just go and zoom. Let's zoom in on this. Oh god, can't click. Can't click on the zoom. Alright, not able to click on the freaking zoom because this stupid thing is in the way. So we're just gonna have to deal with it as it is. Yeah, so first of all, I'm just gonna point it out. It doesn't look appropriate. Like this, this could be interpreted very weird. Like, so we're just gonna leave that the way it is. But putting that aside, look at the sadness. Like it's like fiend reflection. What kind of reflection is this? Like, is this a reflection of the inner sadness that we all feel like when we come back from a long day of work and we're just like, oh, this is me. It's like you sit there, like there's probably people that you're probably at work and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get it done today. Yeah, it's my day. And then you look back in the mirror and then this is what you see. Is this like the representation of the sadness that eventually us as Yu-Gi-Oh players we're gonna feel like for years to come? It's like was this truly the reflection that they wanted us to see? I don't know, but this thing right here just this actually by itself is one of the cards that actually got me to want to start the series. I actually have a copy of it right here. Got it right here in my hand, and I'm probably gonna put it right here up on my board. Cause yeah, I just was just probably spent a good 5 minutes going over this card, just thinking about the eye and as a kid the perspective and thinking that it was like another bird, and just the not only how weird the freaking fiend looks coming out of the mirror, but just how sad it looks. It just doesn't want to be there. And like I don't know if these are supposed to be like these are obviously not like pupils, but like it just makes them look even sadder when you think of them as pupils. And then the fact that it's like pupilless, like yeah, let's just I'm just gonna leave this thing as it is, man. This thing is freaking creepy out. All right, guys, that's it for today. Just want to do a quick little lighthearted, funny video. I've been having this video like on my mind for a while. If you like it, if you like the roasting of Yu-Gi cards, or if you have some other cards that you want to throw in, leave them in the comments below. Until the next one, that's it. Catch you guys later.